What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGN LP as we're back here for NCAA Football 14. This is the Stanford Cardinals Online Dynasty, and this is episode 73. We're in week 6 this week, and we're at home here at the farm getting ready for a huge matchup between Oregon State and the Stanford Cardinals, as the Cardinals, of course, looking to roll on here as they've been playing very well this season. But for Oregon, they are 0-4 right now. They've lost a couple of close games here. A couple games they could have won, but unfortunately coming up short. Of course, teams like this, you know, if you've been following the series here, when we play against teams like this that are desperate for a win, anything is possible here, and we've seen some crazy things that happen. Now, there you see the matchup. Of course, Taylor and Steve is coming up. This is the week they'll be playing head-to-head, and I'll have that box score and stuff like that, possibly maybe in the next video. But there you see the current top 25 rankings right now. Now, as for Oregon State, well, there's not much to talk about here. They got a lot of 80+ players here. I don't think they have any 90 or above in their team, and so I'm hoping that this will be an easy game, but nothing's too easy, especially in NCAA. And a lot of crazy stuff can happen here. So we're just gonna try to take our time here with this team, see how they're gonna approach us here, and then just kind of make changes as we go along here. So 1st and 10 coming up is a C. Newby gets a nice catch there. That's a 7-yard reception there from Johnson, who, like I said, is a pretty decent quarterback. Teddy Johnson, he's no more for his scrambling than he is for his passing here, so kind of have to keep an eye on him, maybe throw a spy out there from time to time, as Holman here runs this one there, and he will get enough there for the first down, as that goes a 5-yard carry for a first. Now, I do apologize, you guys aren't hearing the commentary from the game, and I forgot to shut it off here. So at some point there, it should be off somewhere in this footage here. But you know, it is what it is. So Watkins gets another catch there for a first, as of course they are running no huddle on us, and you know, every team we've played against, no huddle has not worked out too well for them. As Holman again gets another carry, this time an 8-yard carry. Put him at 13 yards for the day, making it 2nd and 2. So 2nd and 2 now coming up for the Beavers here. Like I said, they have lost all 4 games so far this season here. As Johnson here gets a nice run there. Oh, nice. Nice putting down his shoulder pass there, but he will lose the football. And that is a great turnover there for the Cardinals, as the Cardinals will get the ball here. Stanford defense showing up as always here, as they've been doing that here last 2 or 3 years now. But we'll see a booth review now, and of course you know what that means. This could probably gonna end up coming back, and they'll say he was down before he lost the football. Ground cannot cause a fumble. And yeah, there you see elbow and the knee equals out to each other. So looks like reversed the play there, so it will be Oregon State ball. So 1st and 10 here after that attempt there. Good call there from the booth to review that one. It's fair enough to say. Johnson now drops back in the pocket, scrambling around here, throws this one there to Newby, and Newby gets a catch, as Micah Newby gets a 16-yard reception. 1st and 10 now for Oregon State, as Oregon State here on this opening drive trying to get down the field here as quickly as they can and trying to put up 7 or 6 points on the board here, to at least show that they at least scored here on us. As we'll see a quick pass there, and that pass is gonna be incomplete. Great job there breaking that up, fellas, as we go now to a 2nd and 10. I thought that was completed there by Newby, but he just could not hold on to it. It looked like Newby or Collins had that play, as we see a bunch of Cardinals now surrounding Johnson, and that's a loss of 2 on that play. It's going to make it now a 3rd and 12 coming up. So 3rd and 12 here. There it's on the 15-yard line. Johnson throws this one up there to Collins, and Tiger Collins, what a name there, gets a reception for 7. And of course they will not be in the end zone there as they'll go to a 4th and 5 there. They'll kick the field goal, and they'll get the first points of the day. 3 points there for Oregon State as we go now to a 1st and 10 coming up. As Isaiah Davis on the field here today, he still has a job as the starter. As we hand this one off to Phil Graham. And of course, in this game, we're just asking Isaiah to just manage the game, throw some passes here and there. Maybe even think talking to Coach TJ Bonds, he was even talking about maybe running some read option to get some positive yardage there for him, and so he can take the pressure off of throwing as JJ Green gets a nice reception. That's one guy I know Coach TJ Bonds has been talking about here this week, especially in the press conference. He said he wants to use JJ Green more often now here, as he's really impressed with Green's receiving ability and his running ability for a fullback. So we'll probably see more of that here coming up in this game here, and probably especially in the near future. Davis now 1st and 10, throws this one there to Barber. Barber gets a good block. Barber going down the field here, stiff arms and gets all the way to the 20-yard line of the Beavers. 28 yards reception there. Look at this nice play here, using this guys for good blocking there, going down the field, telling them, hey, block up, and getting down to the 20 there of the Beavers. So could Stanford get on the board here with their first touchdown of the day? We'll see. 1st and 10 here on the Beavers 20-yard line. Davis drops back in the pocket, scrambling off to the right-hand side. Davis looking down the field. Davis trying to do something with it. Davis gets hit and gets no gain on that play. Go now to a 2nd and 10 coming up here for Isaiah Davis. And we'll see here, he'll snap the ball, looking down the field, going up the middle there, throws the Barber. Barber gets the catch, 20 yards on that touchdown reception. Touchdown Cardinals, as that is touchdown number, I believe that is touchdown number 10 for Davis, and touchdown number 3 for Barber this season. We go now to a 1st and 10 coming up here for the Beavers, and a nice run there as Holman there runs 18 yards on that carry, being stopped finally there by Zach Melton. As of course, we would like to see Zach Melton more involved in the game here, especially in the interceptions department there, as to see Fry gets a catch there, a loss of a yard there on that reception. Go to now to a 2nd and 11 coming up here for the Beavers. As Johnson throws a quick pass there to Rogers, and Moore is there on that play, but unfortunately gets enough to get the first. Juan Rogers gets 12 on that reception. Nice throw from Johnson to that receiver there for that first. Now Holman here runs this one there. He's going to be stopped by Washington, but then finally taken down there as they go now to a 3rd and 8. So now trying to convert for this 3rd down here. 3rd and 8 coming up. Johnson drops back in the pocket. Johnson launches this one there to Calhoun, and Calhoun gets the catch for a gain of 17 yards on that play. Going ahead and move the chains here as they call another no huddle here, trying to keep, of course, this Stanford defense off balance now. Johnson drops back in the pocket, looks, fires, and that one's going to be stopped by Barnett. Good deflection there, put his hands on it. It'd been nice if he caught that one, but instead it's going to be a complete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up as Johnson drops back in the pocket. He got a nice clean pocket, goes to the left-hand side, throws this one up there. That's going to be by Newbley, as he gets a 23-yard reception. But wait a minute, the booth is going to make a review here. Now, did he catch? He caught it, but did he keep himself in bounds? And doesn't look like in that angle there he did. So we could be seeing this one coming back. And the ruling on the field is reversed, so they agree with Stanford. That was not a catch. So we go now to a 3rd and 10 coming up here. 3rd and 10 now for the Cardinals, trying to get the crowd involved in this one. As the Oregon State Beavers, Johnson drops back here, looking back, fires, throws one up there. That's going to be picked up by Zach Melton in the end zone. And Melton's going to be shoved out of bounds there, as they know he can return this one. Great job there from Zach Melton getting in front of that ball. And, of course, trying to get down the field. And we'll get the ball there on our own 20-yard line. So nice job there from the defense stepping up here. 7-3 still in this one. It's just a minute left here in the first quarter. We'll see Brandon Walker coming out here making a nice run there. 13-yard carry there for him. That is a first down for the Cardinals. So now we'll see a first 10 coming up here. Davis has, looks like Phil Graham in the backfield. Graham going to run this one here. Graham does a little juke move and gets down the field for a gain of 17. Another nice run here by our two backs here today. See now with just 28 seconds left here in the first quarter, 7-3. Davis drops back, fires, throws this one to Clint Williams, and Williams gets there to the 40 in Beavers territory, as that's his first reception of the day here. 14 yards there for Clint Williams, excuse me. That's a first and 10 for Stanford. Clock is still ticking here with just 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. First and 10 coming up now here for Davis. Looks like it's going to be a pass play. Davis scrambling off to the right-hand side. Throws a quick pass there to his halfback, Walker, and Walker only gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that is how the first quarter is going to end. So we'll flip the field now here. 2nd and 10 now as we start the second quarter. 7-3 is your ball game. Stanford leads this one here by a short margin. Davis drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there to Sears, and Sears had it but could not hold on to it, as there were a couple of Beavers there near him, but just could not hold on to the pass. 3rd and 10 now coming up after an excellent chance to have a first down there, but unfortunately just he could not hold on to it. Davis drops back in the pocket, finds Sears again. Sears this time holds on to it and gets inside the 15. Mark him near the 13-yard line for a first down. 1st and 10 Cardinals, as Davis looking pretty good here so far now. As that one is, of course, beautifully thrown there to his halfback, his safety release valve there. So now, 1st and 10 coming up. Davis drops back in the pocket, throws one up the middle there. Great defense there from Brian Carter, putting his hands up in the air and batting that one down. Forced him now to go for a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 here after that great play there from the linebacker, Brian Carter. Davis now drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field, trying to find his receiver. No, decides calls his own number instead. Gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown. 13 yards on that rushing touchdown. Great job there from Isaiah Davis, deciding to keep the football there instead. And that's showing signs of maturity there, as he gets his first rushing touchdown of the season. And we lead it now 14-3. As you take a look there, Cal, they get a win there, I believe. Or no, they might have lost. I'm not sure, but I think it might have been a little bit of an upset there. As you'll see, Rogers here gets a nice reception there for 4 yards on the play, making his second catch of 16 yards so far for the day. 2nd and 6 coming up, as Johnson there in the backfield there with Holmes. As the man is in motion, we'll see a option here, and a great stop there. And only give him about a yard or two on the play. Makes it now 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5 coming up here, as of course they're running no huddle. Beavers trying to get down the field here, trying to cause some confusion. Johnson now drops back in the pocket. Johnson throws this one to Holman. Holman gets there, and they go ahead and give him the first there. I think he was short, but they're going to go ahead and give him the first. So now they convert for that first down. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Beavers, as the crowd's really trying to get in the head of the Beavers here. I see a toss pass up there. That pass almost got tipped away, but somehow miraculously he caught it. And it's going to be now a 2nd and 5 coming up. Looked like Milton had his hands on it, but it was still caught by the receiver. As see Teddy Johnson here calls his own number instead, and Moore is going to bring him down there for a short loss on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up now here for the Beavers. 4:13 left here in the first half. Johnson there throws this one. He throws that one away. I don't know what pressure he's seen there, but he had a great shot, great pass there. Even one deep there, but they go ahead and flip the field after a punt. So now 1st and 10 here, just 4 minutes left here in the first half. Man in motion there for Davis. Davis drops back in the pocket to the right-hand side. Davis gets picked off by Dixon. And what was Davis looking at there? That receiver was covered pretty well there. Josh Dixon, 3 tackles already here today, and his first interception as the left outside linebacker makes a nice play, getting the pick. And now the Oregon State Beavers are now back in position here. So they have pretty good field position after an interception. 1st and 10 coming up. Man in motion there for the Beavers. As we'll see a play action here. And Johnson look down the field here. Johnson, no problem here. Launches this one up there. And then it's going to be picked up by Clayton of the Cardinals. As Clayton now trying to take this one back here. Clayton brings that one near the 30 of the Cardinals as Art Clayton there. Nice interception. Gets it back. Great job there for the defense helping us out. And now Isaiah Davis now is going to get a little bit of a reprieve here as those points do not, or that turnover does not turn to points. And now he has a chance now to take this turnover and make it into points for the Cardinals. 14-3 still your ball game here. 3:40 left here in the first half. Davis throws quickly there to Barber. Just beeline throw there. And that's going to be a reception just about 9 on the play. Go to a 2nd and 1, or excuse me, 2nd and inches coming up here. As Davis here drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field. Decides to call his own number instead. He needs a, oh no, he needs a slide, but he drops the football. And that is going to be a fumble. 2nd turnover now by Davis. 1 through the air and now 1 on the ground. This is not what Coach TJ Bonds wants to see from his QB here. He's trying to give this kid a shot at being something special here, but play like that there, that's going to get you in trouble with your coach. As we see a coach's challenge here, I believe this is from Coach TJ Bonds. He's going to make an argument here that he was down before the ball popped out there. Now you guys be the judge of it here. See if we can get a good angle here. I don't know, that outside knee looks like it's down. But the ruling on the field is going to go ahead and stay. So Stanford's going to get charged with the timeout. Coach TJ Bonds is probably going to be yelling at Davis the next time slide. As we'll see a run here from Holman. That's 10 yards on the play. But they say that he's going to be short of the first. So it's going to be 2nd and inches now coming up for the Beavers. Beavers now get the ball back after throwing a pick. We'll see now 2nd and inches coming up here as we'll see Johnson again taken down by Jolly. Nice play there from Jolly as he brings them back for a loss there. Nice job there. Too bad the ball wasn't stripped. But we'll see here. Holman is going to look like he is going to be hurt and look like he's going to come off the field. 3rd and 5 now coming up next here. As we'll see Rogers now comes out the backfield and is going to be stopped. As that is no gain there. It's going to be a 4th and 5 now coming up. So now the Beavers going for it here on 4th and 5. Crowd trying to get into this, help out the defense now. Hopefully we can get some kind of turnover in this situation. Johnson throws that one to the right-hand side. Throws it, finds Fry. Gets the catch at the 25. 16-yard reception. Big play there for the Beavers. It's a 1st and 10 now here for Oregon State. As they call a no huddle here, trying to get everybody back on the line here. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. Johnson here throws this one up there, and he's going to throw that one away as he's pressured there. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 now for the Beavers as we'll see Johnson drops back in the pocket here. Looking down the field here. Throws one up to the left-hand side. Nobody's there. And even if the receiver was there, he was out of bounds, so he would have had illegal touching on that play. So now we go to a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now coming up. Minute 46 left. Man in motion there for the Beavers. Johnson drops back in the pocket, looks to the right-hand side, throws this one up there. That's going to Collins. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. No catch. And it's going to be a 4th and 10. So, of course, the Beavers know they have to go for it here. 4th and 10 coming up. Minute 41 for Johnson as he drops back in the pocket. Looks down the field here. Johnson better get rid of the football, but he's going to be taken for a ride there for a sack to the line of scrimmage there. Nice play there from Jolly once again. 2nd sack in the game here for Jolly. As I believe that is Jolly's 2nd sack of the season. And that's going to help us now here on defense, on offense now. Davis now hands off to Graham. Graham going down the field, and he will get a carry there, as that's going to be a 5-yard carry for a 2nd and 5 coming up. 2nd and 5 coming up here with 1:08 left here in the first half. Stanford trying to get on the board here at least one more time before the half ends. Davis here heaves this one up there to Sears, and Sears keeps his body and that catch inbounds. First down there on that amazing play. 1st and 10 out coming up here for Davis. Davis drops back in the pocket. Davis looks, finds McCall. McCall gets the catch. The backup tight end gets the catch. It only gets 2 yards on that play as they call another timeout now here for the Cardinals. Of course, Cardinals had to burn their first timeout by using a challenge. Davis now throws one up to Sears. Great catch there from Sears. 20 yards on the reception. There's 47 seconds left here. And why not try to use their own scheme against them? They're going to run no huddle here. Cardinals trying to get everybody on the line now for your 1st and 10. Clock does continue now as they got the ball set. Davis goes up, throws this one there for Barber, and oh my goodness. It was just a tough play there. Barber tried to get the ball, but then gets hit. So now 2nd and 10 here coming up after a tough play there. 41 seconds left. Davis drops back in the pocket. He's deep in the pocket. Throws this one up there to Barber. Barber again gets the catch. This time holds on to it. And that's going to be inside the 10. So now 1st and goal coming up here as they get everybody there on the line. Calling a no huddle here as we see now Davis here drops back. Davis scrambling around here, throws the one to Hunter. Hunter gets the catch, and the other tight end comes into the game here. 8 yards on that reception, or I should say wide receiver actually. We changed him to a wide receiver this season. Gets into the end zone there. Touchdown Cardinals as the farm is fired up here in this one. It's 21-3 here on this beautiful day here in Northern California. As Johnson throws this one up there to Rogers. Rogers gets hit by Benson, and that's a good play there. Only getting a yard on that carry, on that reception there, I should say. So 2nd and 9 now coming up here for Johnson and for the Beavers. As this is just a great hit there on one Roberts, as that will go ahead and finish off the first half in this one. And Stanford leads this one 3-21 here. Fans are fired up and really helping this team out here. It's been really helpful there. And now we'll make some adjustments here. Of course, one of the biggest adjustments is going to have to be Davis. Davis is going to really have to do a better job there reading the defense. Not to mention when he runs, just like in that one right there, he just needs to learn how to just slide. And I don't know what he was trying to do in that play that he caused a fumble, but that is not what you want to see from your quarterback. And I'm sure Coach T.J. Bonds had a little chat with him about him, that hey, once you get it clear, just get if you're clear enough to get the first down, then just slide. Unless you're completely clear, then go for it. But for nonetheless, if you're open field, slide so you do not get hit like you did there in that previous play, play that he ran and fumbled the ball. So there you see the first half stats. Let's go ahead and get to the second half here as we, of course, won the coin toss and decided to go to get the ball here in the second half. As Bennett now here receives this one. And Bennett is going to go ahead and take this one somewhere near the 25-yard line to start off here for the Cardinals. Ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll see a handoff there to Graham as he runs this one. And it gets about 4 on the play, making it a 2nd and 6 coming up. We'll go now to a 3rd and 7 now here, try to convert for the first down. As it's badly needed here. So we want to try to get on the right foot here, start the second half here. So we see a pass there, and that's going to be an interception. Anderson of the Beavers picked that one off. And Isaiah Davis, his 2nd interception here in today's game. Oh my goodness, come on, kid. That's his 9th interception now for the season. He had his 8th earlier. So now back on defense for the first time here in the second half. We'll see here what Johnson can do. It's a great opportunity now for Johnson and for the Beavers with short field. That's going to be a pass there to Matt Fry, and they're going to say that's inbounds. And that's a 21-yard reception. But wait a minute. The booth says otherwise here. They want to check and see. Now 1 foot needs to come down. I think he might have it. I think he did there. It was a little bit of a bang play. And the ruling on the field stands. So it is a first down. Lucky break there. I mean, honestly, I guess you can't say lucky. It was just the right call for Oregon State. I'm sure Cardinal fans out there are not liking that at all. But there you see Witherspoon comes in there and gets a nice stop there on Rogers. As Ryan Jolly gets a help there on that play. Go now to a 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals. As the Cardinals here trying to make a stop here on defense. As Teddy Johnson here calls his own number instead. Calls number 14. And number 14 is going to be taken down. And he's going to get an 8-yard gain on that play, making it 3rd and 2 coming up. So a manageable 3rd and 2 coming up here. We'll see what they're going to do. They're going to go through the air, or they're going to stay on the ground this time. And it looks like they're going to stay on the ground here as Johnson just stiffs arms our guy there. Yeah, I'm just kind of shaking my head on that play. It's like, how in the hell did that happen? As there you see, boom, just takes him down with the shoulder, and then finally one of our guys finally takes down the QB. So they're going to go for a field goal attempt here. Last one, of course, 23 yards. They made it. This one right here is up, and this one is good. So an easy kick there. They get them on the board here. Got some points on the board. Don't want to leave any points on the field. But they do get 3 more points there, making it 21-6. 1st and 10 coming up here after that crazy interception there from Davis. Hopefully he'll turn things around here now as they hand this one off to Graham. Graham gets back on the ground here with a 13-yard carry. And that's another first down there for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals. As Davis has Graham, excuse me, in the backfield there. Barber in motion. Davis scrambles off to the right-hand side. Davis looking down the field. Throws one there quickly to Barber. Barber looking for that block, but could not get it. But he does get a gain of 9 on the play, as he has 5 catches, getting close to that century mark here in today's game. 2nd and 1 now coming up here for Davis and crew as screens in motion. Walker in the backfield. Toss there to Walker. Walker trying to get out the backfield there, but he is going to be stopped. And that's a loss of 3 on the play as Finner gets in that area. That's his first tackle for loss for the day. As we go now to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Davis calling an audible here. We'll see what he's going to do. Of course, I believe this will be a passing situation now here. As Davis drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field. Sides calls his own number instead. Goes out of bounds there. And a great run there from him as he does get the first. So he's getting a little smarter there. Realizing the sideline is one of his friends and that he can use it. Go now to a 1st and 10 coming up here after that nice run there from Davis. Less than 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Davis here needs to get rid of the football there, but he is going to be taken down for another loss. This time a loss of 6 there from Justin Bonner. So now 2nd and 16 coming up. This defense is really trying to force Davis to pass here. Of course, he's probably a little nervous now because that 2 interceptions he had, and especially the interception he just recently had in this half, as Williams gets a great catch there. 20 yards on that reception as he has 2 catches for 34 for the day. Davis now here, as we'll see a 1st and 10 now coming up here for the Cardinals. And we'll see a handoff here to Howell. Terrence Howell trying to run this one on the outside there. He's going to get pushed out there near the, looks like the 18-yard line. As he'll get a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up here as we'll see Graham in the backfield there. Looks like his number could be called here as the way they're setting up themselves up on this run. And they do so there as Graham does get 6 yards on that carry. As they have now reached 100 yards now here rushing here today as a team. Offense doing a great job here on the ground. Hopefully that will continue now as we'll see now 1st and 10. Davis here drops back and gets hit as he's about to throw. 6-yard loss there on Isaiah Davis as Larry High gets the sack and the tackle for loss on the play. 4th and final quarter now coming up. Put your 4s up in the comment section there as we'll see now 2nd and 16 after that big loss there Play action here from Davis. Davis drops back in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one up there to Sears, and he gets a 14-yard reception on the play. Puts him now at a 3rd and 3 coming up. So 3rd and 3 coming up here. We'll see what they're going to do. I believe they'll try to go to their tight ends here in this situation. Usually that's the case. For 3rd and 3, and that was going to Hunter, but no, he could not hold on to it. So we'll go now to a 4th and 3 coming up. Davis says, no, we're going for it. Let's do this. So Coach TJ Bond's going to see what this young man can do here on 4th and 3. Let's see what he can do here. He's calling an audible now, changing up some plays on the line. Davis drops back here, looks here, fires. That one almost in the hands of Sears, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. Great, I mean, ballsy play there for the young man, but he should have thrown that in front of Sears and not behind him there on that play, as that defensive player was all over it. Nice job there from the Beavers holding their line, as now they're in the shadow of their own goalpost here. As we'll see a run here from Rogers, and Rogers gets a nice carry there. A gain of 7 on the play, making now 2nd and 3 coming up. So it's now 2nd and 3 coming up here, as we have 5:20 left here in the 4th quarter. And we'll see a read option there. Benson this time read this one very well. Not letting Johnson get too far there, as he only got a couple there. Let's go now to a 3rd and 3 coming up. 5:06 left here in the 4th quarter. Cardinals defense trying to get these guys off the field here, but Johnson's going to call his own number instead. Goes down the field, stiffs arms Bennett, but Bennett stays with him. But Bennett cannot stop him from getting that 1st down, as that's going to be a huge carry there on that play. 1st and 10 here is, of course, called no huddle here. So Coach TJ Bond's trying to get the play out there defensively now for the team and trying to make sure they understand what's going on, as you see another great carry there from Rogers. As that's a gain of 8 on that play. So now again, no huddle here coming from this offense of the Beavers. Beavers really doing their best here, trying to keep us off kilter here. As we'll see Rogers again run this one there, and Barnett makes a stop, as there's only a yard on that play there from Rogers. 3rd and 1 coming up here after this for this no huddle here. 3rd and 1 now. 4:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Johnson drops back here. Teddy looking down the field. Got to find somebody. Shrugs off Young. Cannot shrug off Benson. And that is going to be a sack there. Huge play there from that crew. All defensive line there bringing them down. And now it's a 4th and 8 coming up here. What are the Beavers going to do? Well, the Beavers say, hey, we are going to go ahead and punt this one here. So we'll see a punt. Is it going to be a legit punt? Yeah, it is. And Bennett's going to get this catch here. Bennett's looking for a great block here. Bennett going down the field here. Can he get all the way down to the end zone? Gets a good run there. 24 on the return. And that puts us in pretty good field position here. Ball on the 35-yard line there of the Beavers. As we'll see, Hell gets another carry there for a couple there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball in Beaver territory here. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham gets a good block there, but just could not get around that tackle, as he only gets gain of 3 on that play. 9 carries, 68 yards. No touchdowns yet for Graham here. Hopefully we can do so here once we get in the red zone. 3rd and 2 coming up as Walker here runs this one there, and Walker finds a hole there to get the 1st. Nice run there from him, as he has 7 yards on that carry. He has 3 carries, 17 yards for the day so far here, as he's been very helpful when it converts for 1st downs. As we see Davis here now scrambles around here. Davis throwing this one there to McCall. McCall gets the catch, but McCall goes back 2 yards. That's a loss of 2 on that reception there on that play. And, of course, Davis not happy about that. We go now to a 2nd and 12 now coming up here after that bad pass play. Davis looks here, looking, fires, throws one up there to Hunter. Hunter gets the catch. Hunter's trying to go for his 2nd touchdown of the day. And Stanford calls a quick timeout. Or no, excuse me. Oregon State calls a quick timeout now Ball near the 1.5 yard line. As we go now to a 1st and goal coming up here. This could be the stake in this one here, as we'll see a play action here. Davis here trying to get rid of the football there, trying to look down the field at least. That's a loss of 8 on the play. Great job there from the Oregon State defense on that play. Recognize that play and attacking it. 2nd and goal coming up as Davis drops back in the pocket. Davis looks, fires, throws this one to Williams, and Williams had it but dropped it. As that's going to be now a 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal coming up as Williams just could not hold on to that football. There's Davis here trying to get another touchdown here. He's trying to wipe away the hardship that he's had so far here. You know, 2 fumble and 2 interceptions here in today's game. We go now to a 4th and goal coming up here. And we'll see what they're going to do here in this situation now. 4th and goal coming up now for the Cardinals. Davis drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, and finds Sears in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a big play there, as they wanted to put an exclamation on this one, letting them know the Oregon, or at least Davis wants to let the Oregon Beavers know he is not going to be scared of them. He's going to make some attempts at throwing there, as he makes another nice pass there. I believe his 3rd touchdown of the game here today. Excuse me, that'll be his 12th of the season. So 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions now for Davis for the season as a total. 1st and 10 here for Johnson. Johnson's going to be almost taken away there from Jeremy Moore of the Cardinals. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Johnson here drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That's going to be going to Watkins. Watkins gets the catch, and he's on the other side of the 50. Nice catch there. Of course, a great pass there from Teddy Johnson on that pass to Watkins. 1st and 10 coming up now, as we'll see what they'll be able to do here. As Johnson here drops back in the pocket here. Johnson launches one up there to Watkins, and Watkins gets the catch. It's 27 yards on the reception. Great job. Couldn't keep his balance, but fell down and got the 1st. Again, another 1st and 10, no huddle here for the Oregon State Beavers, not the Ducks. As we'll see, this one's going to be passed up there, and that's going to be caught by Bennett, and that right there should be the game winner right there. As that is an interception. Great job there, staying stride for stride with the receiver, being on the outside there, and makes a nice catch. Way to go there. As it's 28-6 here now. Stanford don't have to do too much here. All you have to do is run the ball here a couple times, and it'll be ball game as Graham gets a nice run here. Graham going all the way down the field, going into the 40 of the Beavers. Nice job there on that run, as he makes a huge run, huge play there for him. It's one of his biggest runs of the day. And that's just a nice one there. Too bad he couldn't get that one to the house there, because he has not got a rushing touchdown yet here in today's game. 1:20 left here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, 28-6 here. Oregon State trailing here in this one, as Graham gets a yard on that carry there, making it now 109 yards for the day. Go now to a 2nd and 9 coming up. Just less than a minute left here. And of course, Oregon State does not have any timeouts now, so they can't really do too much to control the clock, as Walker's going to run this one there, and that is going to be a good stop, a good run there from Walker. As now we go to try to convert for the 3rd down. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Not necessarily trying to score here, but just trying to milk this clock as much as we possibly can and keep some positive yardage here for ourselves. As Graham runs that one for 4. And that right there, I believe, is going to be your ball game there. As Graham makes a nice carry, and we'll see the field goal team's going to come out here. And Johnson's going to try to make a kick, but this one is going to be way too short. And I think they were just trying to put, just kind of stick it to Oregon State there. But they make a nice play, as you see, 4 total touchdowns there, 18 of 26 for Mr. Isaiah Davis in this one. He gets the victory here, 28-6 is your final score. Isaiah Davis, your player of the game, 18 of 26, 255, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and of course sacked 4 times in the game. Also on the ground, 8 carries for 1 yard and a rushing touchdown. So great day there for him, I guess you can say, but unfortunately, just wish we didn't have those 2 interceptions there. I'm just really it was tough, but the young man's learning. Also, too, at least with the ground game, I gotta be trying to think. I get too confident when it comes to with Isaiah Davis and running. So we gotta learn how to slide with him more often there, especially when we get those open runs there, and be able to get those first downs. We gotta learn how to slide, just like get the first down slide. So that is your numbers there for the game there. You guys, of course, can pause the video and check that out. But for the most part, this was a good game. You know, with the exception of the 2 interceptions there. But, you know, for the most part here, Isaiah's starting to go. He's starting to climb up, and he's starting getting better. Even, you know, the guy that he took his, Joel James, you know, even Joel James said in the interview that Davis is, you know, he's accelerating his knowledge of the scheme and what the team is doing. So he's very proud of him, even though, you know, he did, you know, he even admitted, yeah, the young man took my job, but, you know, I'm here to help out any way I can with the team. And, you know, they asked him, of course, Joel, about, you know, if he's upset or does he want to, you know, what does he have to do to get the coach to change his mind. And he says, you know, it's just go out there on practice and show them, you know, what I know and do what I got to do to, you know, play well. And not to mention, just, you know, my job right now is just kind of help out Isaiah, making sure he knows what he's doing on the field there and give him kind of help. And whenever the coach says, hey, I need you in the game, you know, he says he needs to be prepared and ready. So really not a quarterback controversy here. You know, Coach TJ Bond said that. He made it quite clear, you know, it's the best man up. So if Isaiah Davis keeps throwing interceptions or has a really bad game, regardless of one game or not, you know, if he doesn't show otherwise, then he's going to pull him and he's going to bring in Joel James. So, you know, it's really anybody's position they got to work for. They got to, you know, and, you know, if you've been following my Highland Scotty series there on the other channel, just cheap plug there on ESGNet, the main channel. That's pretty much what his dad is. Same way. It's just, you know, if you're playing well, you gotta keep your job. If you're not playing well, well, you know, we'll find somebody else to, you know, be able to sit in that seat and, you know, and do what they need to do to help us get a win. So, but it's a good win there. Nice Pac-12 victory there, and of course, we'll just keep rolling on this momentum bus here as the #1 team in the nation continues to win and showing what they can do on the field. Of course, like I said in the beginning of this video, Stephen Taylor got a big game coming up here, and I will try to get the box score of that as soon as they get that game played, because as I was playing this, they have not played it in the last day or two, but by the time we get the next video up, it should be played. And I'll try my best to remind myself to try to get the box scores of that game and see what those guys did in that one. But there's a lot on the line for that game too, because whoever wins that game is going to be at least in the top 5 up there with me, and of course the other CPU teams. But there you see, coming up in the next game at week 7, we take on one of our rivals, that is Fresno State, and that game will be in Fresno there, as they are in the Pac-12, of course, and they will be in action, and we'll see if we can go to Fresno and try to neuter those Bulldogs there and try to keep our #1 position in the NCAA next week. So again, another game, another chance for another team to knock us off here. We'll see if we can try to avoid that coming up in the next episode. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Stanford Cardinals football here on ESGNet LP. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that bell notification. Also hit that subscribe and hit that like button. All that helps me out with the YouTube algorithms and such to get this series out there. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And also, don't forget to like and share this video. So, again, as always, stay safe, stay cool, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.